Hello, everyone. Bondar JR, Silverwolf, Ron, and we're here to stream some EVE Online. So let's get started. Had a fantastic night last night with Real Trouble actually raiding me with awesome 194 viewers. It was awesome. So my stream has never had that many viewers. And most of them stayed and talked, and it's pretty fantastic. So just want to say thanks again to him. Thanks again to my lurkers. I've actually added a chat overlay, so we'll see how that works. Not sure exactly how it's going to work, but we'll see. So worth a try. Kind of feel like I'm missing stuff with the chat not being on there, so I'm trying to get that set up. But once again, appreciate all my lurkers being here. We are doing, and I'm not too happy, we are doing the Sisters of Eve Epic Arc Quest, Epic Arc Missions. I think we're on 28 out of 52. So a little over halfway. 28 out of 52. So last night a couple of people had said that I was using Myrmidon. Myrmidon, it's a battle cruiser to do them, which was overkill, which Shao had also mentioned was overkill. So I swapped it out, took my Myrmidon today while I was messing around, took my Myrmidon back and loaded it and brought a frigate. And unfortunately, the last mission, the frigate gave me a lot of trouble. So I was able to finally complete it, but so seems the frigate's too low, battle cruiser's too high, so we're gonna try this one. When I was on here earlier, heck, had a bunch of gate camps on the way to it, so it wasn't really working out well, but we are gonna try to give it a try now. So I'm gonna throw this in here and throw this in here. Nope, that won't work. So we'll just leave those. I'm going to undock and we're going to start heading that way. So unfortunately, I don't know if this is going to work because it may be too much for me, but we'll see. I'm just flying an Amicus, nothing special on it. Bunch of stuff that was laid over. I did some shield buffs on it, shield extender. Explosive shield amplifier, web with a micro warp drive, and a magnetic field stabilizer for bonus to my things. It's only letting me run 2 drones off of it, which is kind of hurting, but it's nice to have the extra buffer.
Warp drive active.
Check this again just to make sure, because what sometimes happens is the gate camps pop up while I'm on my way. So oh, I still got a lot of room. Okay, yeah, I guess we could pick those up. Yeah, we'll pick them up on the way back if I remember, which I probably won't. I've got assets in Hatakani. My pronunciation of these is horrible. And so
Warp drive active.
But we'll see how this works. So the battle cruiser was too overkill. The Amicus is underkill. Well, I can struggle through them, still complete them, so we'll see. Most of them are just running around. The Amicus moves a lot faster, so that's nice. The Myrmidon was taking forever. So yeah, so this is working out. So once again, appreciate all my lurkers. You guys are awesome.
Warp drive active.
Check my gay camps. So I'm constantly gradually making updates to the stream, so we'll see how this chat thing works. It's an overlay, so I've got it on the right hand side. So one thing that was the chat kind of fired up last night, so it was kind of nice. I had trouble keeping up with it. We ended up stopping the mission just so I could keep up with the chat, so which was pretty awesome problem to have. Not really a problem, but awesome situation to have. So, but when I was reviewing the stream today, after I uploaded to YouTube, I noticed I don't see the chat messages. So a lot of the things I'm responding to and I'm talking, the YouTube viewers can't see. So I wanted to try and make that a little better. But not sure exactly how it's going to look with the overlay.
Warp drive active.
So yeah, the first missions in this Epic Arc mission quest. Sorry, I'm having trouble with words today for some reason. I don't know why. Not usually a problem of mine. But they were really easy, especially in the Myrmidon. So, but yeah, this last one gave me a little trouble in the Imicus. So Imicus has only got one gun, one turret. So, which isn't super helpful, but
Warp drive
the destroyers, if somebody else suggested destroyers, which that's what I was originally going to use, but the destroyers are they don't have any drones, so I always prefer to at least have a couple drones for anything that gets really close. So, but this one's actually more short range, so I'm using long range ammo right now, but the fall off, yeah, so it's between 2,000 and 4,000. So once they get inside 2,000, I could still hit them, but it makes it a little harder. But the web of fire helps because it slows them down drastically. So, but I have had quite a few drones. I need to figure out why I'm not launching more drones. I used to launch a lot more drones, so I know it has to do with drone bandwidth and all that, and that's one I'll just have to. There's probably some rigs that would help with that.
Warp drive active.
Problem with rigs is you can't swap them out, so I hate to use rigs. If there's another module that I can use, it'll do it. So, once again, thanks to my lurkers. You guys are awesome. Tells me I have a second viewer out there, so thank you for being here. Appreciate it. If you want to throw something in the chat to say hello, I'd appreciate it. If not, that's perfectly fine too.
Warp drive active.
I'm going to try and get these arc missions done so that I can get my Galente status up. which I'm hoping will help with a few other things. And then we're going to try and work on some trig status. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do it. We're talking about using the filaments, which is a great idea. Shao and I are probably going to do it together. He needs to get his trig status up. He just needs one drone, so they have talked about Chaos 1298 was one that was suggested, and they talk about farming Endicon, which I could possibly do with one of my alts. All my alts are directors in the corp, so if one alt gets a good status with the trigs, I could do that. So if they hang out in the trigs, Endicon's not a big deal, but on the wormholes, Endicon's on one side and trigs on the other, so it causes some problems if you're enemies with either one. But once I get it to 4.0, I could then get the office, which will get my stuff out of impound, and then shoot the trig to get the Endicon status back, and then, you know, shoot a drone or something to get Endicon back to base 0 or 0.01. So I may try something like that, because that might be faster than just trying the drones. The thing I don't like about the filaments is there's a timer countdown. Oh yeah, so this is an Endicon system I'm going through, so anytime I'd go through these systems, if I had a low Endicon status, they would fire on me, and they're usually hanging out here at the gates, which in this case they're not, but
warp drive active.
So that's one of those where could get problematic. I lost one of the, I think it was probably an Imicus, one of the Imicuses to the trigs when I first went into trig space. I was trying to dock with the station and they were there and they just shot me. Imicus doesn't have a whole lot of defense. I probably should have made this more of an armor boat. Didn't really look at what I was doing. So yeah, so my shield's only 33%, which is not really much. Armor's a little higher except for explosive. And then shield recharge time. So actually, that's the shield. Sorry, this is a structure. So there's the shields. The shield's got, 70% explosive, but no EM. So I'm wondering if that's where my problem is.
Warp drive active.
There's supposed to be a chat. If any of you should know of that, there's supposed to be a chat that you can look at that'll tell you the damage that's coming in. I'd like to see that so I know what kind of damage they're doing, so then I know what protection to put on, but for some reason I got major
Warp drive active.
power problems with all my ships now. Never have enough power. CPU's never a problem, which is funny, because I think my CPU upgrades are not all the way up. Actually, on this guy, I'm sure they are, because I have all the science skills, and I couldn't have the science skills without all those being at level 5. So, but yeah, it's kind of strange because there's obviously probably some new skills that I need to pick up.
Permission requested. Docking request accepted.
That enhanced CPU again. Maybe that's one of the ones where I got points for. So I did bring up my third alt today and got him a couple skills, got him a couple new agents, but he's also level 2, so that's really not helpful. So there's this one. I think this is the guy I want. Yep. I'm looking for. It's been quite busy recently, as I'm sure you're interested to hear. The crucial truck came aware of his actions just a couple days ago when he was caught smuggling something out of Myanmar space. We've seen a few of his accomplices since then, shifting back and forth between Myanmar and borders. You want information? We want information. Help us track down his friends, and we'll help you any way we can when you go find the gaps there. First step will be to scout one of their major smuggling hubs and report back what information you can about the strength of security forces there. All right. So it's in heck. I'm just going to scout. So that's good. We're going to undock. Of course, those are famous last words. Not sure if I'm really going to scout or not, so we'll see, but let's see. So let's warp to location.
Warp drive active.
I don't think, yep, I don't. Oh, that was my status. Oof. Holy mackerel. What is that? They're huge. That's a battle cruiser, battleship.
Warp drive active.
All right. Oof. That's way out of my league.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I don't think I would survive very long with those ones. So start. You need to finish your current mission. Complete. Alright. Level 2. Alright. Quest mission. Alright, you need to take these surveillance captures over to a friend of mine. I want to see them before it commits his own forces to fight. I've seen them over the network. Well, I'm afraid the mission is completely unauthorized. All the evidence I've gathered so far has been through methods the Republic fleet wouldn't turn a blind eye to, so we're relying on his help. Once he has the information he needs, he'll probably want to send you in first to take out the heaviest security. Then his people will follow in to clean up. Are you ready to commit yourself to this? Yeah, so there's where I would have needed my battle cruiser. Set destination. 2 jumps. Should be okay. Limited blueprints. Yeah, we'll let you look it up in the market. Why?
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so once again, thanks to all my lurkers. You guys are awesome. Come on, jump. Jump, jump, jump.
Warp drive active.
Epic Arc Missions completed, level 2 reached. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's battleships and stuff in there. I don't think I can take them.
Warp drive active.
Alrighty. Now the question is, how far is Venelin? Karama's 23 jumps. Oof.
Docking permission requested.
Ogamo's 25. Accepted. That would make Venelin 26, right? Yep, 26. Way too far. Especially given the current Epic Arc Agent Security. Start conversation. Straight to business then. Here's the plan. My men are currently standing by, ready to launch an assault on the opponent defendant base nearby. This should draw a good portion of the security forces off the base we're truly aiming for. That's when you sweep in. Kill everything that moves. If you can take out their reinforcements and logistics, then we'll be able to clean up what's left. I'm thinking that's all the commotion should draw their leader out, or at least get his attention. We can see how it plays out once the bullets start flying. You'll receive updates on the field once we launch our assault. Ready to roll. Except auxiliary power array. See how this works.
Warp drive active.
Auxiliary power array. My goodness. It's a carrier. Smuggling hub, auxiliary power. These are huge. I don't like this. No, it actually pulled them away. I see. So there's only a couple here. The other ones took off. I see. Zero from Watchman, 42 from Watchman, but doesn't say what type of damage. So this guy, let's tie him up. Alright, come on, why are we hitting? No, these guys are hitting that one, that's why. You guys should be joining with me. Here we go. Come on. Alright, we're into our armor. Not good. Come on, guys. Crud.
A module has run out of charges. Warp drive active.
Yeah, I'll come back and get them. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, it's almost completely destroyed. Maybe I should have done an armor tank instead.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
There. 19,000. Alright. Undock. Don't like repairing this much. Sometimes that's how it works.
Warp drive active.
Oh. I guess I should reload these, huh? Let's try lead. Alright, where are my drones? There they are. Add combat drone overview. Scoop the drone bay. Launch drone. Looks like one of them's dead. Oh, there's the other one. They're not doing a whole lot of damage. What's the range on this? Yeah, so it's only 3,000. I'm too far away. So why is this one not? Oh, that's why. So one of mine is dead. It's thermal, but come on. All right, come on. Die, 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 die. All right. Return to drone bay. And then we're going to approach this one. And we're going to approach this one. All right. So let's dock.
Warp drive active.
Made more than enough to cover our repairs, so not too bad. I just don't like going back. Lost a drone, and I have others. Do I have in here? I do not. I do.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alright, so we'll complete this one. Complete. Excellent. Request. That didn't take long. You can get good mercenaries anymore. That crack before you even get fun stuff. Like he gave us the names of 3 lieutenants, supposedly underlings for the man running the whole operation. If we can capture one of them, then maybe they'll know somehow about this missing caps they're yours. If they don't, they should at least know where we go. Excuse me. Lieutenants are supposed to be meeting in a nearby deep space facility, arranging some kind of big deal. So that's in Lutrek. Oh, that's where we are. All right. So accept. Clear the facility of hostiles and capturing lieutenants present. All right. All right, let's repair. Repair. Always forget to accept it. Nothing to repair. We're going to put this here, and the radioactive waste here, and the metal scraps here, and that there. And then we're going to add this to the drone bay. We'll put these here. All right. And then we'll undock. So appreciate my user, whoever you are. Thanks for being here. All right, let's close you. Warp to location.
Warp drive active.
Status keeps going up. Good, good, good. $1,400 with fall off at 31. Okay. So 1,400 to 3,000. Minimar Starbase Control Tower. So these guys are 23. Launch. All right. at 2,500. Keep at 2,500. No way in hell I'm coming with you, Edgar. You best leave here while you still have a pretty ship of yours, okay? When we're scanning radar channel those guys took out, they were trying to evacuate somewhere from that habitation module. Habitation module, okay. It's vulnerable now without them going, so you can fire a few rounds off into the building. Okay, you can do that. Alright, stop. And return to drone bay. Missile. I like missiles. Metal scraps. Yeah, so this one was really easy. Stock.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So we'll get this one completed. I think this puts us at like 30. Means we're on the downward slope. Start conversation. Complete. Standings towards you. Okay. Request. Keita says she found some evidence you brought over from your tours from around state and federal space. She thinks it might help our people direct interrogation curious, so we'll need you to take him back to her. We have a strong overlap of aims here, falsifier. We want to find this capsuleer. We want to hamper smuggling operations in space. So long as your work takes us down the path, we will be happy to offer our assistance. We'll speak again, perhaps once Keita has gleaned some information from Curious. If we don't, then let me say it. It's been a pleasure having you as a friend and ally and our people, and hope you work. Excellent. All right, so she's back to heck. So that's only 2 jumps away. So accept, close, undock. Oh, nope, don't undock. Pick up all this and undock. Don't leave it laying around anywhere. Alrighty, so let's make this quick.
Warp drive active.
Actually, if we check here, it says we're on 33. Wow, better than I thought. So less than 20 to go. Let's see if maybe we can finish it tonight. A lot of jumping around. Let's reload that.
Warp drive active.
And eventually they're going to send me back to Armin. It's still clear, so that's okay. So it's Wednesday night. So, yeah, it seems the gate camps are on the down low Wednesday night, so I gotta start jotting down what nights are which so I can keep track of them. Gate camps make running around doing stuff more difficult than it should be.
Warp drive active.
All part of the game, so.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Docking request accepted. Oh, Frilner's there. That's who's here. Hey, Frilner, how you doing? Didn't notice you were on there before. Sorry about that. I saw that I had somebody watching, but didn't realize it was you. So, welcome back. Glad to have you back. It's this one, right? Yeah. Marked for death. We've been working tirelessly. All of the intelligence delivered to me. A lot of it we already knew, but after some cross-analysis, we've discovered there was a particular location that only Lieutenant Curious and a few others had access to. Curious Cave. When we saw, they knew the coordinates to his employer's hideout. This guy's alias is a Tabar. He's battle-hardened smuggler baron. Concord's went in for a long time. We have his location. Can we rely on you to end this? If I'd expect this place to be well defended, but if we lose him now, it all counts for nothing. So it says it's in heck, except let me lose the extra stuff just so, because I don't need it. Stack all this stuff. So I got some extra room if I need it. Dock. Standings keep going up. So maybe Frilner's AFK. So appreciate you being here, Frilner. I don't think it's Frilner. I think it's Frilner. Oh, now he's gone. So I noticed him and then he's gone. So maybe he's having some connection issues. He had some connection issues yesterday, I think. Can't remember if that was him or if that was Shao, but alright, warp to location.
Warp drive active.
We'll see how this bad this is. What's an enforcer? Force recon. Oof. Tier 3. Wow. Alright. Mercenaries. Got them all. Gather all this stuff up. No, more came. Oh, somebody else is fighting me. He's down. Alright, return. Approach. Huh. Nothing in his wreck. Got my drones, got that. Let's dock. He's
Warp
dead.
drive active.
Contact corporate. Is there a combat? Reading wormholes. No. Help.
Docking permission requested.
Chinese.
Docking request accepted.
No. Corporate player channels. I could have swore there was a combat one. Why was I ganked here? No. Alright. Start a conversation. Complete mission. Request mission. Before you arrive, we managed to get one of our people inside Tabar's recruitment and training facility informed us that the missing capsulator seek passed through this place briefly. Moments ago, received word that our man is now trapped there. We had hoped that Tribar's assassination would scatter remnants of his forces and provide easy escape, but we had no such luck. One of Tabar's remaining lieutenants, an amateur by the name of Mr. Rifer, has returned to the facility and taken over. Not only is our spy the only lead caught the spider's web, but the smuggler's crew may operate again someday unless we put a stop to this. We must run interference, kill his mess followers, blah, 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 blah. Alright, accept. And here, I want to say boom, boom. Put these in the item hanger. Yeah, all these in the item hanger. Stack all those. Stack. Okay. Should take care of it. So let's close. Let's undock. All right. Come on.
Warp drive active.
Thwarting the succession. Which one is this? This is 35. 93 people in this sector. Wow. Wonder if they're all doing these ARC missions. Nobody here. All right. Oh, there he is. Oh, wrong one. All right. Missiles. These guys are doing some damage. All right. Yeah. All right, going into my armor. Come on. Come on. There we go. Keep at 2,500. Slow them down. That way drones can do some damage. All right. We don't have any others, says Doc. Okay. So return. Approach. Gonna have to do some searching to see. Approach. should be everybody. Nope, I got one more. Stack. Dock.
Warp drive active.
Hey, what's up, Nick? How are you? Good to see you tonight. Did you see the chat pop
Docking
up? I
permission
didn't see it.
requested.
Twitch is
Docking
bugging.
request
Yeah.
accepted.
Yeah, so it's actually popping up on top of the overview, which is not helpful. So maybe I need to put it right in the middle. Problem is the middle is where I got everything else, but I can mess with that. Let me mess with that. Middle is usually where I do have some space. So let's edit. Let's move it in the middle. All right, let's just move it in the middle. Might be something there. Never can tell. Did you change something? Yes. So I actually, let me do this again. Properties. Nope, that's not what I want. Position and size. There we go. Let's say 500. Yes. There we go. Save. Yes. So I did. I actually did an overlay. So yeah. I did an overlay. So a web overlay. Did I save it? I think I saved it. Close. Yep. All right. So yeah, maybe when the chat goes on there. I think it's transparent, but type something again. So, request mission. Of course, now I've got something right in the middle, so I'm going to see it. You've done good work for me. The last request, go and tell Ms. Urgent our master she works for them no more. Okay. Accept. Obtain. Set destination. So, can you turn the overlay on and off? So actually, it's not showing the words. It's just showing HogginHowe. That's weird. When I tested it, it actually had tests. So yeah, I'm just going to turn it off until I can test it better. So, because that's kind of silly. I'm just going to turn it off. But yes, that's what I'm playing with, is trying to get an overlay in there. So, since we never see the chat, so. LMK. I don't know what LMK means. If you turn it off, need to see if the screen keeps going black or not. Yes. So I just turned it off. So 10 jumps. Heck to Tandu. All right, let me check this out. So heck to Tandu. T-A-N. Tandu. All right. Check. All right, it's clear. Let me grab all the stuff out of here. Stack all. Select all. Store all. All right, dock. So yeah, so I turned it off, but yeah, it's kind of weird. I was trying to get it for overlay. The problem is there's not a whole lot of real estate. There's stuff displayed everywhere, so eventually stuff pops up here. So in the middle, there isn't. If I'm flying, oh, I was supposed to dock. I was supposed to repair my ship. So in the middle there isn't, but most times any of the windows I pop up are in the middle. So yeah, so it kind of puts the words over top of other words and really doesn't display very well. I've seen it on others and it seems like it works. Maybe I just need to make the words a little bigger. So yeah. So it looks like what was happening, and so I was testing it earlier and it was displaying, but what was I trying to say? And it was showing the message, but I was only putting tests. So, but it seems like maybe when everybody else does it, it's not showing the message. So I'll have to test it out some more. So, but I need to repair my ship. Repair all. There we go. All right, now we can undock. Okay, so yeah, it's probably not me then. Yeah, I haven't had any issues with Twitch today, but it's kind of interesting because you never quite know. But it didn't look like when you typed your message, it didn't put the message, it just put HogginHowe, so that was kind of weird. Yeah, when I'm flying, there's a lot of blank space here, so that's kind of nice. It would be nice to have it display here, but when I'm at a station, there's really no blank space at all, so I don't know where to put it. I'll have to look at some other people to see how they do theirs, but I really would like to get it on there so that it's, you know, so that it keeps, so that it kind of,
warp drive.
I have it when we play it, because that's one of the things when you play it for YouTube, when I port it to YouTube, they don't see any of the messages that I'm referring to, that I'm replying to, so, which is always kind of frustrating. So it looks like Nick is gone. Says I do have somebody else in here though. And they've been here a while, so whoever you are, I appreciate you being here. Thanks again.
Warp drive active.
Duty, something is up. I keep having to restart your stream. I don't know why. It's working fine for me, and I've got it also playing in the background, so it's got to be something on your end. It does say it's at 720p, which I don't know why that is. I did notice that earlier, and I don't know if that's because I rated the other one and it switched me to their settings. I may have to check that to see. File settings, output, stream, output. Yeah, it won't let me change any of that stuff while it's here. It says it's out there 1920 by 1080, so I don't know why it would be doing it 720p, but something's not right, so I'll have to check that out. But yeah, I did raid, and so that made me wonder if that might have did it. Let me change 722 to match it then. Yeah, so for some reason it's doing 720p even though I don't have it set for 720p. So alignment, blah, 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 blah. Output. Yeah, I don't know. It does say on my stream though that it is doing 720p when I look at it in Twitch, which is strange because I've never done 720p, so. But
Warp drive active.
make sure we're still good. See, now it doesn't. Now it doesn't say what it is. Quality is auto. Yeah, so it may just be. So now it actually switched to 1080p 60 frames per second, which is what I'm doing. And it seems to be fine. Actually, it's weird because it added some stuff to the sides, which is kind of weird. I don't know why it did that. If I switch it back to 720. No, that didn't change nothing. I do auto, it's saying 720.
Warp drive active.
So yeah, I don't know why. Auto always did 1080p before, so it shows that the source is 1080p. So it should be good there. And it is displaying all right. It's just kind of displaying smaller, which I don't know why. It's got a black bar on either side, which it doesn't usually have. I don't know why. Yeah, see, but if I do full screen, it gets rid of that black bar. So it has to do with something with the small window. So yeah, it looks good. It looks like he left again, so I'm talking to nobody, but that's okay. So the game's going good, or maybe it wasn't you that left. Nope, you're still there. Somebody else left. Yeah, so things are going well. I'm getting through these missions. 36 out of 52, so getting closer to the end. Haven't seen Xiao yet, so once I'm done these missions, Xiao and I are going to try and get the trig status up. So I want to try and get the trig status up so I can get the last of the corp assets out, and then I'm probably going to join Xiao's corp. They seem like they're a pretty good corp in high sec, wherever, everything. They do a little bit of everything, so. Either that, or if I manage to get dang lone wolf to a wolf pack. Yeah, well, we'll see. If I manage to get the CEO back, then I might just have our corp join their alliance, so, which would probably be easier. So yeah, so these are Eden Con we were talking about earlier, and right now I'm neutral to them, but if I wasn't and I warped into this system, then I would get killed.
Active.
So, which would be Karam. That's one that I have a data guy at, a research guy at, which I don't know why I have him. I think I have him researching something that I shouldn't. So maybe if we're gonna get closer, I'll fly over there and take care of him. Research. Okay, Endicom. Yeah, so Karam. No, yep, Karam. So he's doing quantum physics. I don't want to do quantum physics. I've got tons of quantum physics already. I want to do something else. If I show info, it shows that he's got graviton physics and high energy physics, both of which I could do. So yeah, I want to switch him. So let's
warp drive active.
See. Yeah, lone wolf to wolf pack. We'll see. We'll see. It's this game especially is a hard one to play lone wolf. There are people that are capable of doing it, I obviously don't seem to be one of them. so yeah, so that kind of gets it, but yeah, what are you gonna do? So all right, let's dock.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so it looks like for some reason my I display the stream on another window here.
Docking permission requested.
Sometimes the chat messages don't come up in my client, and so I switch to it. It's also the one
Docking
place that shows me how many people are watching. So I flip back and forth to it. But what was I saying? That's the one that for some reason was at 720. I really don't watch it. I just use it for the number of people that are watching. And some chat messages. Like I said, every once in a while, one of mine doesn't pick up a chat message. It's really weird. Epic Agent. Start. Alright. I would speak with you about the search for Dagon, but first, a matter of decorum. The late Mistress Mazar's parents entrusted the safety of their child to my lord. He has attempted to make amends, but I'm afraid my lord can be indelicate. He would replace her daughter with reparations of gold. Yes, this must be handled with more care. Take the toy. The mistress first arrived at my lord's estate with nothing in her name but this. As you destroyed her body, is the only physical connection left in this world. But her family will recognize her as delivered to the family with the utmost care. They have already suffered enough. Alright, so I got her doll, Tenu. And the following item will be granted to you when the mission is complete, right? That doesn't bring Mrs. Doll to the colony where the family lives, but says the following item will be granted to you when the mission is accepted. Okay, I got you. Reading is fundamental. So I'm going to go to item hanger. We're going to put the doll in here. And then we're going to close this and we're going to undock. It says it's delicate, so I'm not really sure what they want me to do here. But
warp drive active.
Because most times I just blow people up. Some reason it seems like this one's not a blow people up mission. So, well, I guess we'll find out. But the other thing I was trying to find is I believe there's a channel that will tell you the... I wonder if I'm supposed to put it in here. Probably. I believe there's a channel that'll tell you what the damage is that's being done. It shows up here in a little chat thing, but it's really hard to see. It's kind of an overlay, so. Alright, I want to put this doll in there. Okay, put the doll in there. Bingo. Alright. Start conversation. Nice to see you, but you know you still have an unfinished mission for me, right? Okay. Alright. Request mission. You've proven our respect my way. My lord now believes he can trust you. Yes, we know Dagon and your hunt for him. My lord hired him as a tutor. Lord fancies himself a skill behind. I know where Dagon is himself, but I do know that blah, 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 blah. So we're going back here again. Oh, crap. Accept remotely. Close. Lie.
Warp drive active.
Alright. So yeah, so we're trying to get there. So I did have 4 people that were watching. Now it's back down to 2, which I think is just you and me. So I don't know what happened to the other 2. Yeah, it's all good. I did see the guy that raided me last night is streaming right now, so I don't know if he's going to finish up the same time
Warp
today or
drive
not.
active.
Probably not. It looked like he just started. So when I started at 9:30, I got home a little late tonight. But he had been streaming for about 30 minutes. It looks like technically we're kind of streaming around the same. So, but we'll see what happens. He only had 25 people watching him at that point after 30 minutes. So it seems like he must build up to a crescendo. So, because yeah, he brought almost 200 over last night. So that was pretty cool.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. Well, and I was going to hang around anyway. I mean, we talked about this. I play games at this time anyway to relax. So, you know, if somebody watches, great. If somebody doesn't, I'm going to play games anyway. So, I do have a couple, I don't want to say religious, but yeah, couple followers that watch my videos on YouTube every day. So, comment on them every day. So, that's pretty cool. So, they actually play the game too, but I think our time zones are different. So I did add him as a friend, but I don't think I've ever seen him online at the same time as me. So this is actually in Twitch. This is listed as the best time to stream EveOnline. So this is when I guess it has the most users. So, or the most viewers. So that's pretty cool. So I haven't seen a major uptick in viewers since I've started the EveOnline, so that's kind of nice. So yeah, now it shows we're at 3.
Docking permission requested.
And Frilner was in there. Frilner was one guy that showed up last night. He was in there earlier,
accepted.
but he was gone. I said something to him, but then when I looked again, he was gone. So I don't know if he was having connection issues. Maybe he was having the same problem you were having. I don't know. Like I said, it seems to be working fine for me, but you know how that works. So, start conversation. So this is a distribution agent. So, yeah, I was found to her not in tough swing. Protector. Blah. Story time. There's a dig site a little ways from here. A small cluster of ash forest containing artifacts from some of the first ones. I know there's at least one of good piece left, but every time I hire a team, they get driven off by pirates. All you have to do is go in, get the artifact, and return it without dying. Without dying. Key phrase. It is in the same system. When I accept the mission, I don't know if I can equip this. I think I can. Let's do accept. So they gave me, no, they didn't. Where is it? Stack all. Said they were going to give it to me. What the fudge? The following item was granted to you when the mission was accepted. No, it wasn't. No. Helps if you look in the right place, dingbat. So, this is a medium slot, I believe. Medium power. I have all my medium powers taken up, so let's throw this in here. All right. So I'm going to close. I'm going to undock. We'll see if we can do this one. I don't do a whole lot of relic sites, so not sure how this one's going to work. But these pirates I can probably drive off since most of these aren't that big. So, but let's see. Come on. Warp.
Warp drive active.
So supposedly at the end of this arc mission, this 52 missions, I will be able to choose which faction I want to be my ally, and it'll raise the status with them considerably. So I have, that is a destroyer, 3 destroyers. Eesh. If I kill these guys, it'll just be easier. Alright. They're doing a whole lot of damage. Alright, good. Alright. Oh my goodness, my shields are gone already. Return. Let's get out of here.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I'm almost dead. So the key phrase was don't die. I went through my shields like paper. I'm feeling I have the wrong dock.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Go heal up. Yeah. That's the problem. So last night, several of the guys said, hey, you're using too big of a ship, you know, and I'm like, yeah, I've been told that, you know, blah, blah, blah. But I had no problem. So it was slow, and it made it slower because it was such a big ship. It didn't move as fast as a small ship. So now I switched and got this smaller ship. Well, now I'm having trouble beating the people that are there. So I think in the case of this one, I wasn't supposed to beat them. I was supposed to just get in there and get the device, but come on. But it's a lot easier if you just kill them first. I did kill one, which means it's not that hard to kill them, but just gotta... But in order to put this relic analyzer on here, I had to actually take off one of my shield buffs, which seems to be making a huge difference. Yeah, those guys are big. So these guys are cruisers, I think, aren't they? Yeah, so that's my problem, is those guys are cruisers. So if I launch these guys, let's say F, maybe I can have these guys kill, but this is probably going to go right through me. Yeah, see, they're not really hitting that hard now because I'm pretty far away, so... Alright, they're doing some damage. Good. These are cruisers, so... But if he gets within 10, I'll go ahead and clear him. Yeah, so he's getting within 10. There we go. So we'll webify him and then we'll shoot him. See if that works. This one is doing some damage. That's a cruiser, so it's going to be a little harder to kill, but still shouldn't be impossible. These guys are holding their own. So I don't know what's taking them so long. Let's do this. Since I'm slowing this guy down, they should possibly do some damage to him. Because I am holding my own, so that's not bad. So taking a while. Now my shields are going down, so that's going to be a problem. Yep, they're going pretty quick. So let's return these guys to the drone bay. And that's agent mission recovery, agent home base. Go.
Warp drive active.
So we'll heal up again. Come back, pick off another one. Keep picking them off little by little, I guess. Which is kind of a pain, but... Dock.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah, the problem is I don't have any. I'm gonna have to go with some different. Actually, I wasn't really using it, so repair 2,000. Yeah, no problem. Undock.
Warp drive active.
This makes it take a little longer, unfortunately. So thorium is probably the next one. Let's see what the distance on this one is, because I'm down. I don't have a whole lot of ammo left, so yeah, that's definitely lower. All right, F. Now my shields are going. Now we're into his armor, so that's good. Hopefully that'll we'll take him out, so that'll be one less we got to worry about. But yeah, it's gonna. So there, my shields are gone, but we're into his structure. So crud. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so he didn't. So yeah, that didn't work. It actually did some pretty good damage. I wonder if I put that shield hardener on. And then
Docking permission requested.
and then
Docking request
come back
accepted.
later and put the relic thing on there. No, I don't really think it's going to make much difference. Oh, for crying out loud. $14,000. It's all right. I'll get like 300,000 for this mission. So, but it is cutting into my profit margin. So, but yeah. So, let's.
Warp drive active.
But we did quite a bit of damage to that one, so if we get back in there, we might be able to finish him off. So now he's further away. Oh, no, he's not. Launch. Okay. F. Keep at 2,500. Come on, you got him. Come on. There goes my shields again. Man, come on. Finish him off. Alright, I killed him.
Warp drive active.
So that's one down. Oh, I'm not going. Okay. I thought I was going to die. Oh yeah, this is getting old.
Docking permission requested. Docking request
Where if I'd have just
accepted.
kept my mirror, this wouldn't have been a problem. It would have taken me longer to fly to the places, but I wouldn't have had to worry about, you know, any of this junk. It wouldn't have been a problem. So yeah, so that's kind of hacking me off because everybody said, oh, you know, you need to switch. That's not what you want to use. Where it was working just fine. So, of course, I could have left the ship here and just brought another ship. Instead, I flew it all the way back to my home base and then brought this one, so that's what kind of shafted me. So, well.
Warp drive active.
I think what I probably can do is I probably can just fly to that thing and get it before they're able to kill me, but if I can kill him off, why would I not? Alright. Alright. My shields are almost gone. Yeah. Shields are gone. Turn.
Warp drive active.
So I got half his armor gone, but yeah, if I take out the big one, then that's going to solve my problems. The other two are not a problem. So what I'm afraid of is if I kill this guy, it's going to spawn others. Which means then I killed him for nothing. So, which is possible.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah, this is costing me 14,000 every time. This is our third time, I think, right? 10,000. I don't know how it figures it out because that looked like it was about the same place I was the last time, but you know, what do I know? But yeah, it's kind of interesting. So. Oh, there we go.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so let's see. We got his armor halfway down, so if we do this one, yeah, once again, it's probably going to get his armor rest away down, but then I'll have to come back to do his structure. So, which is frustrating. Alright, so let's target him. There goes my shields again. My goodness. They're going through them like paper. And I'm not even doing damage to him. Oh, the drones attacked the wrong guy. Ah, crud. Why would they do that? Go.
Warp drive active.
Frustrating. Frustrating. Maybe one of them wasn't launched when I hit the F key. I don't know. Problem here is if I'm not careful,
Docking permission requested.
I'm gonna
Docking
get
request
stuck
accepted.
there and get killed. Alright, repair. 11,000. Was that my fourth time? Yeah, so I don't think we made any damage, extra damage on him there because the drones attacked the wrong one. But I could probably take that one out, which wouldn't be a problem. It's probably the most wounded one, so.
Warp drive active.
Every time I warp away, their shields get replaced, but most of their other stuff doesn't. I think maybe it does repair a little bit of their stuff. Alright. So I'll take out these other two. Clear them. This guy's still pretty far away, so if I keep him at a distance, I may be able to not worry about him. So this guy's dead. Alright. It says that I got credits for killing them. Yeah, so there goes my shields. We're into his armor. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold out. No, he's got some armor repairs, it looks like. Come on. Yeah, he's doing some damage. Alright, return. Mission. Yeah, okay, so my armor's almost gone. Alright, so he's the last one left. So hopefully this will be the last fix I have to make. So that's only 5. But still, that's cutting it a little close. Iridium. Alright, that puts me at 3,500. That's not too bad. That may be a little
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So hopefully this will be the last one. Though, we'll we'll see, because we'll see how much he heals up. So that's 15,000. So it looks like I lost Nick. Nope, says he's still there. I don't know why it's only showing I have one. I tell you, some days it doesn't pay to get out of bed.
Warp drive active.
So, yeah. Don't know why it shows I only have one viewer. Since both Nick and I are here, that should be two. But, hard to say. Alright, so his armor's almost completely gone. And we're going to be into his structure here. We're into his structure now, so that's good. Looks like he's got an armor repair, but that's alright. We can deal with that. So it looks like he's dead. Or close to it. Oh, man, there go my shields again. Come on, die. Come on, die. There. Alright. Return. So I don't lose him. Approach. Well, that was rough. Could put some armor repairs on here, but I bet you I don't have power for that. Oh, come on. Put it in the right one. I was. She's going too fast, so I flew past it. It's kind of ridiculous. Alright. A lot of stuff. Stack all. Alright. And approach. So I wonder if I really even needed to have this relic analyzer on here. To be honest. You cannot access ancient tube dig site without specialized equipment. Alright, so that's what we're looking at. Okay, so then we do this. Now I think we gotta lock it. There you go. Alright. Oh, crud. I hate this. System hack successful. Alright. So I figured out how to do it. Alright. So let's dock.
Warp drive active.
Repair for the last time. It is not establishing warp because I'm stuck in this structure. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, so stop. Come on, this way. What are you doing? No, I guess I'm on the wrong side. What am I? So I'm stuck inside the structure. And I don't know why. I want to go this way. Oh, crying out loud. Oh, Lord. There we go. My goodness gracious. No reason for that.
Warp drive active.
So let's just run right into the rock. So actually it shows I've got 3 now. So yeah, I saw Frilner on here. I don't know what happened to him. He was there earlier.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So this one shows I'm on 39, so this will be 40. That leaves only 12 left. So I'm going to try and finish them tonight. We'll see. Not sure that's going to work. So let's repair first, just so I don't forget, because I do that all the time. Alright. Then let's talk to him. Hopefully we still got our mission bonus, 5 hours and 30 minutes. So yes. Yeah, so we made 390,000, so we cleared. You've done me a solid, so I'll return a few food. Blah, 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 blah. Find the monastery, clear the area of pirates, retrieve any documents you find. Okay, so it's a monastery. Don't believe I need that one. So let's unequip this thing. Let's just get some documents. Strange coded document. Clear the area when pirates retrieve the documents you find. Rewards bonus. Alright. So let's say accept. Close. I'm going to go to fitting. I'm going to take this bad boy off. Put this bad boy on. Where is it? And actually, let me see. Armor repair, which will...
Insufficient power.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Oop. That's a medium. Structure restoration. Yeah, I don't know. If I get down to structure, I'm in bad shape. Energy neutralizer. Good. So let's do this. Let's take these out. Stack all. Let's take these out. Just make sure we don't forget them. That'll help with our stuff. So let's close you. Let's undock. And check. And what happened? Oh, so I'll just get a chance to select which faction I want to raise my status with, and it'll automatically raise my status with them. Otherwise, I would have had to probably do this many missions with that faction in order to get it, and I'd have to go all over to do it. So this one makes it so where it's all one place. Kind of works out pretty good. So
warp drive.
This is a new thing since I left. But it was one that Xiao was telling me about, so it was kind of nice. So 1405. So here's these scavengers, which shouldn't be a problem. They're a little far away. So I'm going to launch my drones. And I'm going to go ahead and pick them off with the drones. Because my guns don't reach that far. My guns only reach 3K, 3,500. Which is kind of frustrating. But these drones do pretty good. Now it's nice when my ship is there because a lot of times they'll target my ship rather than targeting the drones, which is nice because I don't like losing my drones. But it doesn't always work that way. Oh man, they took out that one quick. Another scavenger, another scavenger, another scavenger. So we'll just keep picking these off. Seems they really took them out quick. Oh, this guy's getting hurt. Return to drone bay. We gotta wait for this guy to return before he can launch. And since he's damaged, he's probably having trouble returning. Come on, there you go. And then launch and F. So that'll get rid of that one. So we got this guy. So these guys are getting closer. I don't know why that one got targeted. Ah, now they're shooting at me. Good. That's what I want them to do. I want them to shoot at me, not my drones. I'm out of their range, so scavenger, that's a different scavenger. So yeah, different kinds of scavengers it looks like. So we're doing some major damage to him. So okay, so that was quick. Return. Oh, there's the cargo container. So pick that up, and then we'll loot these other 2, 3, and we'll get out of here. So there's a strange document. And we'll approach this one. And approach this one. I really like how the ships roll. So one of the things that's kind of nice is the ships roll when they approach something. So you see how it pivots on a 3-way axis. And so it's kind of cool. Little things. That's how it would ever really happen in space. So it's kind of nice, but so this guy's too fast. So we flew past him. But we'll go ahead Small clarity, that might make sense. All right, so let's go and dock. As long as
Warp drive
I'm not
active.
stuck on this structure again. So that one was an easy one to complete, no problem. Didn't have to dock that 10 times, so that was nice. And I think I only docked 5 times, to be honest, so it wasn't that bad. I'm out of drink, so.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Oracle. What is an Oracle? Attack battle cruiser. Okay. It's actually a tier 1. That's interesting. Few market details. 70 million. 70 million is not bad. All right, so let's close. Let's repair. Always good to do the repairing. Increase. Repair. Repair all. Okay, only 1,000. Couple drones. Talk. Complete. All right. Request. We're gonna go back to Tanu. Set destination. Tanu's only 3 jumps, so get 300,000 just for flying there. Accept. Close. And we want to pick all this stuff up, so let's do stack all. Select all. Throw it in here. And then in here, do stack all. And undock. Now we'll fly back there. A lot of flying around.
Warp drive active.
So yeah, was kind of hoping Frilner would come back because he was actually a really good talker yesterday. So, but it looks like it's just Nick and I. But that's all good.
Warp drive active.
That's all good. Just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. We can make it if we try. Just the 2 of us. Sorry, my singing sucks. Yeah, there you go. Just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. Building them castles way up high. Just the 2 of us. You and I. Yeah, so see, you get entertained as well. Right? This stream has it all.
Warp drive active.
You kind of killed that. I don't know about that. The only person I've ever had that told me I sing well is my wife, and I'm pretty sure she's lying. Every time I sing at church, I usually am in the back of the church since I'm an usher. And every time I sing at church, I sing pretty loud. Several people turn around and are like, "What is that?" And so, oh yeah. I think that was a Family Feud question.
Active.
Where is one place that people will sing even when they can't? Church was, I think, the number 1. Shower, I think, was number 2. So, car was number 3. Yeah, exactly. Singing,
Docking permission requested.
singing at the
Docking
top of my
request
lungs.
accepted.
I don't care who turns around and looks at me. All right, so Epic start. So that's going to switch us. So we got 300,000 just for that. Alright, and it says defeat Taphos in trial by combat. Okay, well, let's hope this works. It seems Taphos called win of your investigation, blah, 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 blah. Okay, it's in Tanu, which is okay, except I think I could take him. But let's see. He could be flying a cruiser for all we know. So let's move some of this stuff out of here, so that if I do get blown up, at least I don't lose everything. We've acquired some nice stuff. If we look here, yeah, almost 1 million worth of stuff that we picked up, so that's kind of nice. So I accepted it. I'm gonna undock. What's your favorite song to sing in church? You know, I got a lot of them, so I don't know that I really have a favorite. I pretty much like all the songs I sing in church, so I have a lot of them on CDs that I sing in my car. So
Warp drive active.
problem is, every time I get it, I have a buddy of mine who makes me a CD of all the songs we kind of do in church, which is nice because then I sing them in my car, which then I sing them really loud in my car. But every time I get one, my wife takes it and puts it in her car. So, but all right, he's here all by himself in a frigate. Well, that's not very smart. All right. Yeah, he's shooting at me. He's not doing any damage to me. But my drones aren't... Oh, there they go. They got him. Yeah, they're taking him out. Quick, and painless. All right. You really like your style. Come talk to me when you have completed your objective. So, complete remotely. Okay. Request mission. Now about digging. We've had our suspicions, blah, blah, blah. So, it wants me to go back to Armin. Ugh. Well, I still got to land. Yeah, the sisters have been curious for so blah, blah, blah. So if I set destination, this is 22 jumps. So I'm going to accept remotely. I'm going to close. And then I'm going to dock here to pick this stuff up.
Warp drive active.
I need to check it out. Tanu to Arnon. Because there's probably a gate camp here. Which really kind of defeats the purpose of these things. How do you go to a bigger ship? Okay, so you can buy any ship you want. You have to have skills to fly the ships.
Permission requested.
So normally you progress up from a frigate, which is the smallest ship. Actually, a corvette is a shuttle. So you have your pod, which is just wrapped around your body. Okay, and then you have a shuttle, which is the smallest ship, has no cargo space. Then you have a corvette, which is a small ship with limited weapons. It's like a what they call a rookie ship. And then you have a frigate, which is kind of the ones that what I'm flying now is a frigate. And so then next is destroyers. After destroyers are cruisers. After cruisers are battle cruisers. That's what the Mir was a battle cruiser. So it's like, 5 levels, 3 levels, 4 levels above the frigate that I'm flying now. And then you have battleships, and then you get into a lot of specialty ships. And so I want to select all. That's what I want. And so, yeah, so those kind of get that way. So I was going to try and go here. So when I look at this, I did just bring this up. And the jump thing says 17 jumps, and it is not gate camped. And that says 22 jumps. So something's wrong. So let me check. I have here on the gate camped, and I'm doing shortest. So let's see if I'm doing shortest here. No, I'm doing safer. So if I do shortest, it goes down to 17, so that's good. So let's do this. And that takes me a whole different route. So yeah, but that's Arnon. And yeah, Kirim is 17, so it's about the same. So, but let's go ahead, since it's clear now, I want to go ahead and do it. So, but yes, so normally when you progress up through the mission, so a level 1 mission is something you can usually do with a frigate, sometimes even with a rookie ship. Level 2 mission is something where a cruiser is probably a good choice. You might be able to get away with a frigate. You might even be able to do a destroyer. I like drones. As you've seen, I'm flying a lot of drones. Oh, where'd my drones go? I bet you I didn't call them in, did I? I thought I did. Yeah, well, I'm not going to find them now, so, okay, well, that sucks. But, oh well, I can build more. So I like drones, because they allow kind of remote damage. You know, it allows you, one of the problems you have with most ships is there's always going to be kind of a spot with your weapons where it's not effective. So, like with this one, my weapons are only effective between 1,700 meters and 3,400 meters. So longer than that, they're not effective, and shorter than that, they're not effective. Now, shorter than that, they'll probably still do some damage, but it won't be much. Longer than that, yeah, you're not even going to hit. You're just wasting bullets. And so that's where drones come in. Is drones cover those gaps, and so that's one of the reasons I like drone ships, because I like to have the guns and the other. This particular frigate only has one turret, so it makes it not the best for these kind of missions, which is why I was probably having trouble.
Warp drive active.
A destroyer, most destroyers have like 7 or 8 turrets, and a good example, I don't know if you saw the other day when I was doing the other missions. Actually, I think you were on vacation, but I was doing the other missions, and then I would switch to another ship when I was done the mission and go out and salvage the ships. That salvage ship that has the 6 salvagers and the 2 tractor beams, that is a destroyer. And so it's got a lot of weapons, so you do a lot of damage. Great. Not really much more defensive than the frigate, but it's got more weapons, so it deals more damage, so you kill things faster. Cruiser kind of is more defensive, has more armor, more shields, but some of them have lots of weapons, some of them don't. All the different cruisers specialize. So you'll have cruisers that are good at missiles. You'll have cruisers that are good with railguns, which is what I'm using here. And actually, I don't think this is a railgun. I usually use railguns, but the railguns, for some reason, are costing a lot more energy. So this is an electron particle accelerator. So technically, it's a railgun. But it's using railgun armor, or railgun ammo. So I believe it's still a railgun. It just doesn't use as much power as a true railgun. But railguns are one where usually you get a lot of range. So if you want to pick things off from far away, you use railguns. If you want to shoot stuff close up, you use lasers, things of that nature. So, but there's every one of those weapons, every one of those types of weapons requires a skill. And so you have to then balance it out on what skills you're going to train, and each skill can be trained up to a level of 5. And every one gives you more and more bonuses. So my railguns is 5, my lasers is 5, almost all my stuff is 5. And so it's not a problem for me to use all the weapons, but it's one of those where it's usually a problem to track them all down, which is one of the reasons I had so much trouble deciding what ship I was going to do. So Amir is a flexible ship because of the drones. It has, I think, 5 turrets. So it gave me some good guns, so good damage, and then the drones add to it. but it was one that in this case the guys were complaining that, hey, you're pounding a nail in with a sledgehammer, you know, or I think Shao, his reference was, you're doing these missions, it's like you're doing a nuclear holocaust to complete the missions. You'll complete them, but you know it's way overkill. And it's like, okay, yeah, I agree, but you know, it was nice because I didn't have to worry about it. Most of the stuff got killed with one shot, so it was great. But yeah, from that perspective, it's all a matter of figuring out which level mission you're doing for which faction, because there's a ton of factions, there's a ton of missions, there's a ton of corporations, and you get status with each one of those. So like this one, these missions I'm doing are with the Sisters of Eve, which is I guess a corporation technically. And then because they're associated with one of the 4 major factions, then you get standing with that faction as well. And so the other ones that I was doing, in order to get my higher level
warp drive active.
In order to get my higher level research agent, those were for a specific corporation, Ladai Corporation, which is a research corporation. And so I did those, which got my status up, which allowed me then to start using the higher level agent, which was great. Problem was, they were giving me missions that were fighting one of the other factions. So that lowered my standing with that other faction, which was the Galente, which is one of the 4 major factions. So I always try to keep my major factions pretty stable, because you have to fly through their space, and if your standing with them is low or really low, they'll shoot at you. And so I'm one of those where I try to be friends with everybody except the pirates. And so that really lowered my status. Some of my research agents were in Galente space, so I was like, oh crap, when I go to pick up stuff for my research agents, I'm liable to get shot at, so I need to get this fixed. That's when Shao came forward and he said, hey, they have these missions now that you can run, and they're all in a group, and at the end of them, they give you this huge boost to one faction. And they said lots of people, they do that. They do missions for one faction. Almost always, there's 4 major factions. If you do missions for one faction, then they're at war with one of the other factions. So you're usually going to lower your status with one of the other factions. And so it's kind of nice to have something like this that you can do that's, I guess, semi-neutral, but would allow you to raise your standing quite a bit. I'm also looking at it with my alts, because if I do something like this with my alts, I might be able to raise their standing with a specific corporation, which would then allow me to get higher level agents. And so for research. So I could do something with one of the research ones like Ladai or Creadrone or any of the other research corporations. And if I could get a high standing with them by just doing these 52 ones, that would be great. The way it works in the old days is I would have to find a level 1 agent and do a whole bunch of missions for them. Then once they finally my status got up with them to where I was allowed to have a level 2 agent, I then have to find that level 2 agent, fly there, start doing a bunch of missions for them, and then so on to level 3, level 4. Level 4 is usually the highest agents. So when you do level 4 missions, they almost always need to be done by a battle cruiser or a battleship. But that's where you make the most profit. Those give you millions of credits for each mission. And so that's where you really can make the money. So those are the ones that everybody goes for. So they grind status to get to the level 4s, and then they do the level 4s to make money. And then, it's all about how much money you can make per hour. So in game, there's a way to buy, there's something called Plex, which is called Pilot License Extension something. And you can actually pay for your monthly charges with Plex. It costs 500 Plex to pay for your monthly charges. And 500 Plex right now costs, 1.5 or maybe 2 billion ISK, which is the game credit. And so So if you grind for the month and get those 2 million ISK, you can buy enough Plex to then pay for your thing, so you don't actually have to use real world money. So, but that's a whole new thing since I was in there. They did have Plex the last time I played, and they rewarded you Plex for stuff, but it was only used to, you know, increase stuff on your account. You couldn't buy it from outside. Now they've made it so you can actually buy the Plex with real world money and then filter it into your account to be able to get bonuses in game. So it used to be, you know, back in 2003 when the game came out, it came out in May of 2003. I joined in September of 2003, so 4 or 5 months after it started.
Warp drive
And
active.
it you had to grind to get to the status in order to make the money to keep progressing up to the higher level ships and get the stuff. You had to learn the skills. There was no way to pay $50 or $100 and, you know, zoom to the end. Now with the Plex, somebody could start today and put $200 into the game through Plex and have all the skills they need to fly the highest ship. And so it's kind of changed the dynamic of the game. So used to be, if you had a 21-year character, people were like, wow, you know, that's awesome, you know, you've been around a long time and, you know, you have all these skills, and they would actually aim for you. Now it's like, because of the Plex, it's kind of like they don't really care anymore because you're you know, they can get to the same place I am after 21 years by just putting some money into the game. And most of them seem to have way too much money. Most of them, I think, are kids. So, but yeah, it's one of those where that's kind of where a lot of it came from. And so it's been interesting how the dynamic shift. So, but we actually
active.
Thanks for the conversation, because we actually covered that long jump with no problem. We didn't have any gate camps. That was good, so that helps. But that always helps. But it does show I have a third viewer, which I don't know who it is, but whoever you are, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. So, pretty awesome. So, and it's right at midnight, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream. So I was going to try and finish this, but we are still 9 missions away from completing it. So I don't know that I'll get 9 done in maybe I could probably do 9.5 an hour. Maybe. Depends on how many times they make me jump around. But did that explain it well, Nick? Does it make sense? The game's got a lot of nuances, and so yeah, the game's got a lot of nuances. Like I said, I was telling the guys last night, so when the whole thing came on, one of the big discussions we had after the raid was, hey, your character's 21 years old. What are some of the differences from 21 years ago that you notice now? And I said, honestly, the number of ships, things of that nature, are really the only differences. The graphics, one of the things that set Eve apart back in 2003 is this is what the graphics looked like. It was phenomenal. It was way before its time when it came to space games. It was realistic. It really, you know, the whole dynamics, the physics of the ships is all real world physics.
Permission requested. Docking request accepted.
And so it was kind of, you know, before its time in that. And so it was kind of nice that way. But a couple of them asked, you know, what did it cost back then? And I said, you know, actually, I said it was, I want to say it was like $9.99 a month when I first joined. And there wasn't, that's what it was. It was always $9.99 a month. There was just one level. And, have anything here? I think I do. Oh. It was $9.99 a month of just those. So, but it was one level, and it didn't make any difference. It wasn't until later that they decided they wanted to attract more people that they made a free version. And then I think it went up to $15 if you wanted the other. Well, my problem was the free version only allowed you to have so many skill points, and I was always above that. So it really didn't make sense. But they've literally just kept raising the cost ever since. So, which, you know, they're in the business to make money, so I don't fault them that. They have, you know, they've added a lot of ships, which honestly has made it more of a headache, because coming back, it's kind of like all the ships that I knew that I worked with have all changed. They've changed a lot of stuff about them. They've also added a lot of new ships, a lot of new classifications, a lot of new skills. So one of the things I'm having trouble with is when I'm equipping these ships, I'm running out of power. I never had that problem before. So either they lowered the power on the ships, or they added some skill that I haven't found yet that I need in order to manage the power better. So because I had trained my skills up so high, it really wasn't any of that. So your anger is understandable. We've got more reason to cooperate than to quarrel. Why would I be angry with them? All right, so let's do this. Drop off location. So I need to drop this off. So set destination. Except she's going to give me 400,000 just to deliver something. So that's kind of interesting. There it is. Let's go deliver that. But yeah, so it's gone a long way. So this Amicus is one that I've always done. And when they went to T2 ships, it allowed you to invent them. They also had like lotteries where they would give away free T2 blueprints. So there's two types of blueprints. There's a blueprint original, which they call a BPO. And there's a blueprint copy, which is a BPC. In the invention that I do, you can only get a BPC. So which it's limited. Once you've built the number of runs it has, it disappears. A BPO is unlimited. You can use it forever. So these were really valuable. Unfortunately, I wasn't playing during the times that they raffled off a lot of those. So I kind of kicking myself for that, because that would have been good. Because it would have been really nice to have some of those BPOs. But there's a couple YouTubers that talk about that and how they sold their BPOs for an ungodly amount of money, and you know, made a whole bunch of money, and it was great. But yeah, it's so I use the invention process, which is that whole research thing, to invent tier 2 blueprint copy, and then I can build so many of those ships or modules or whatever, and then sell them on the market to make money. And that's how I made my money. And I did pretty good at it back in the day. So the what was I gonna say? So yeah, so unfortunately it's gotten a lot more tedious since then. So I did discover, or I did invent, a Helios blueprint. So the tier 2 version of this Amicus is called a Helios, and it allows it to have what they call a covert ops cloak, which can be cloaked even while you're warping, which is very powerful. So even while you're flying through space, you can be cloaked, which keeps you from being able to be targeted. They can still scan you down, but they can't target you. If they can't target you, they can't fire at you. So they can't put a web of fire on you. They can't block your warp core. They can't do those kind of things unless they can target you. So targeting you is the key. Now, the only vulnerability of the covert ops cloak is when they get close to you. If they get within 5,000 meters, I think, the covert ops cloak disengages, and then you can be targeted. So with that kind of thing, it's one of those where you use it, you usually have a micro warp drive like I have here on there, and that way you keep yourself away from them. There's also some things they call smart bombs, which they can do, which are more of an explosion type of weapon, and they will blow up in an area, so anybody who's cloaked can take damage from the smart bombs. They're illegal to use in high sec space. So high sec space is anything that is 0.5 and above. The highest is 1.0, which those are really the rookie systems where everybody is. They're packed, solid, and kind of ridiculous. So I only go there when I have to buy stuff, because usually that's where it's cheapest if you need to buy something, because that's where they run the price down, just, you know. And then if you go down below 0.5, 0.4, 0.3, 0.2, 0.1 is considered low sec, which those have no police force. So pretty much anything goes there.
Active.
And then you have what they call null sec and wormhole space. Both of those are -1 security status. They have no police force either. Wormhole space, you have to actually have a scanner ship to scan down the wormholes and go there. The wormholes cycle every so many days. My corporation used to have a star base inside of a wormhole sector, and it was constantly, we had to constantly worry about anybody coming in there, anybody finding it, anybody doing this. And so yeah, it was kind of a pain. And it also, you had to keep it fueled, so it was kind of a constant grind to make enough for fuel. And so I wanted to target her. She is set destination. All right. So yeah, so there's a lot of nuance to the game. It's actually, like I said, it's kind of before its time, but actually looks like I lost you. I'm sitting here talking to you and it looks like you're gone. That's uncool, but maybe you're back now. I don't know. Yeah, it shows 2 now, so maybe you are back. Nope, still doesn't show you there, so. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Frilner. They were a lot of fun yesterday. They had a lot of good questions. So yeah, so it's one of those where you're always kind of building on whatever you have. I have a ton of skill points. I have over 100 million skill points, and can pretty much fly every ship there is. I probably can't fly them as well as some other people, because the levels of the skills are, you know, lower. When you get into the higher skills, you know, lower skills, level 1 takes 35 minutes, you know, to train. You know, when you get into level 5, these skills with the higher level ships and that kind of stuff, you know, those can take 35 days to train level 1. And so usually you train enough just to be able to fly it for some of those ships, and then you leave it. So that's where it is. Like with my Orca, my 1.9 billion ISK ship, I have the skills to fly it. I probably don't have the skills to fly it as well as I should, especially since it's 1.9 billion ISK. But that's one of the ships that I own that it's kind of interesting, because I don't have any cheap ships. This Imicus is one that I bought the blueprint when I came back, and I've been building them ever since, because they're actually selling for 600,000, which is way above what they used to sell for. And after I lost my 3rd or 4th one, I thought, you know, I could just buy a blueprint and start building them myself, because I have a lot of minerals. That's one of the things that I do have. So here's another mission guy. And what is he? Shrew. Storyline important, provides mission. So he's a storyline. Shrew is way out there. All right. But yeah, so those are kind of things that, different things about the game kind of always tie in. So but yeah, it looks like I lost Nick, so I was giving him my lesson and then he's gone, but that's all right. Hopefully whoever else is watching, I saw somebody else is watching, hopefully they're enjoying the lesson. So, and if you have any corrections, please feel free to throw them out there. I have in my thing that ask me anything, correct me on anything as well. So, always open to that. So,
warp drive active.
so I have. Why does it say? Oh, what happened? Why did it start over? It says 052. Quality of mercy. Calling Galente.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
I don't know what's going on. It was telling me how many I was on, but it says 0 of 52. Surely I didn't finish it. Following item will be granted to you when the mission is accepted. Deliver tacky con to see the luxury space liner. I can do that. So it looks like I'm still doing them. Alright, close. Item hanger. Let's put you. So yeah, we don't have any more drones, so we got to be careful there. But what's going on here? Yeah, so it shows this one. 45 of 52. Okay, so it does show that. I don't know what it did there. Maybe it was just out of its mind. 45 of 52. So I've got 7 left. So let's see if we can get them done. 1210. Maybe.
Warp drive active.
I must have left my drones in space. I hate when I do. It usually gives me a little thing down here that I can see that helps me see that, but it didn't do that. This micro warp drive is nice. This is getting me up to almost 3,000 meters per second. So there, that's how quickly I got there. Now the only problem with it is it flies me in and it flies me past it. So then I have to circle around to actually get what I want. But Republic intelligence tells me you might have led on our prodigal son tag and he needs to be taken down. It's good. The Republic will watch your back, okay? It tells me you might have a problem right now. Okay. So what does that mean? Dock.
Warp drive active.
That was nice and easy. Maybe she's sending me to another system. That would suck. Rocket science, that's good.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Let's see what she says. Start. Complete. Alright, request. Armon. Following rewards will be yours if you complete. Objectives must be completed to finish the mission. Destroy the society spy. Okay. If necessary, engage her escort, but try not to destroy them. The loss of human lives would be. The society would certainly murder our sister if they uncover her identity. We need you to locate the omnipresence and destroy her. If necessary, engage her escort. So they want me to take out the cruiser, but nothing else. Well, that's concerning, because this is a frigate. But I took out the other cruisers, so and I'm probably not going to get this done before 12:30. Might get this one done before 12:30, but probably not going to get the whole thing done before 12:30. So
warp drive active.
But that's okay. Back down to 1. So yeah, I don't know what happened to Nick, but that's all right. Once again, I want to say thanks to my lurkers. You guys are awesome. Alright, so there's the cruiser. No, that's not it. I don't want the society escort. I want to approach this guy. I want to launch. I want F. I want to keep him at 2,500. If I can slow him down, more power to it. I'm taking some damage. They're shooting at me. But he's pretty well dead. Okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, got us in the sweet spot. Alright. There we go, there we go, there we go. Structure's going down. Come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Finish him off. Come on, finish him. Finish him. Shields are almost gone. Alright. Alright. Oh, crap. Right. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go, 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 go. Woo, that was close. That was too close. Way too close. All right.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, we need to repair. I'm pretty sure it won't let us undock like this. So repair, increase, repair all. 36,000. That's okay. Now let's talk to her. Start. Complete. Alright, request. Agent hasn't been able to determine where Dagon is, but decoding your sensory data, blah, 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 blah. Christian presence. The following objectives must be completed fiction mission. Acquire these goods. Christian Parathas. Eliminate the squadron and bring Christian presence back for interrogation. Okay. Alright, so let's say accept. Repaired. So let's close, undock, hopefully. Hopefully the squadron isn't too big.
Warp drive active.
Otherwise, we'll pick off a couple of them. And this stuff really doesn't. I really wish I could see. There's got to be a way. I know there is. Player channels, factions, corporate content. Events, incursions, ratings, resources, wormholes. Ooh, man, that's a battle cruiser. Holy cow. I can't take a battle cruiser. It's way above me. Alright, it's doing some damage. Keep him at 2,500. Alright, shields are done. Nobody's firing on me. Why are they not firing at me? It's kind of weird. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Oh, well, that didn't work. Oh no. Return to drone bay. Ah, they're shooting at me. That's why they were shooting at my... Oh my goodness. Now they're really shooting at me. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Where shields are gone.
The capacitor is empty.
Oh no.
Warp drive active.
Oh, thank you. So that didn't work. Maybe it's better to lose my hammerheads. Let them target those. I don't know.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So we got more iridium, so... Hmm. 16,000. All right. Said you guys were going to watch my back. You're not watching my back.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, it looks like he's using armor repairs, so yeah, he's going to be fully repaired. So maybe we take out the other ones. let's go ahead and
Warp drive active.
Yes, I know I'm warping away from my drones. All right, I got to come back. I took out 3 of the ships. I have him focus on my drone. Might save me.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, so this is repair. I really wish I'd have kept my mirror, but you know, live and learn. All right.
Warp drive active.
So unfortunately, I'm gonna have 2 drones. I may have 2 drones out here. Oh no, there's more. Yeah, so they're not shooting me, so that means they're shooting something else. Yeah, they're getting damaged. No, he's dead. Launch. Ooh. Man, that hurt. Alright, return to drone bay. We need out of here.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so the other one's dead. Alright. Doesn't look like I'm my armor shirt. But I only have 2 drones left. Well, that's not good.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Station 69,000. Ugh. Buy. Let me buy 4. Yeah, that sucks, but that's alright. Look. So 12:30. So yeah. So I'm gonna get ready to get off of here. I want to try and complete this one before I do. Unfortunately,
Warp drive
it spawned
active.
more when I took out the other ones, so which is kind of frustrating. So let's see what we got here. Why are they way out there? Not sure what's going on there. There we go. All right. Launch. If. Keep at 2,500. Oh my goodness, he's doing some damage. Yeah.
Warp drive active.
No, I lost him. Yeah, that sucks.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alright. So let's repair. We'll put the other two in there. Repair. Just the hammerhead. Not a problem.
Warp drive active.
Let's see if we can take out this battle cruiser without getting killed. Cargo. Taking any damage. I don't know why. Oh, they're doing good. He's got an armor repair, so he's just repairing the damage we're doing. Oh, there we go. Now he's shooting us. Return. Hmm.
Warp drive active.
Come on, come on. Yeah, they made it. Yeah, I don't know if I can kill this guy. Maybe if I close the distance. If I get him to target that.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
$1,500. Let's do repair. Repair all. Okay. All right, let's try this again. See if we can get this. Dr. Nightmare. Alright, let's close you. Walk to location.
Warp drive active. Close the distance fast. Come on. Alright, now we're doing some damage. No, we're not doing enough. Maybe. Oh, let's do this. Slow him down. Make more of them hit. He's got an armor repair. I don't know who he's shooting at, though. I don't know, my drones are taking damage. I'm not taking damage. Alright, he's steadily taking damage now. Come on. Alright, now he's doing... So he's starting to attack me. Okay. Doing some damage. Alright, return to drone bay. Warp drive active.
Yeah, he's gonna repair that crap. Let's try that again. It'll work. Yeah, I don't think I can beat him.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Let's try one more time.
Warp drive active.
Oh, his armor is still damaged. His shields are already down. His armor's damaged, so maybe we got a chance. Alright. Alright, structure. Armor's down. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And 1,500 in there, but... Alright, there goes his armor. Come on, there you go. Now we're in the structure. Now he's targeting me. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's so close. Come on. Come on. Come on.
The capacitor is empty.
Oh no. Go.
Warp drive active.
That's alright. I don't care. Just get us out of here. Man. So close. Alright, well, let's see. We got his structure down, so I don't think he has a structure repair.
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Last one he didn't get the repair, but I don't know about this one, maybe.
Warp
So
drive
close.
active.
Be bad. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. So close. Oh, this. That's killing my cat, but that's all right. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on, guys. Oh, my Lord. Come on. That was tough. Oof. Ah, some more bullets. Good. I can use bullets. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. No reason for it to overshoot that many times.
Warp drive active.
All right, we're going to complete this one, and I'm going to close out the stream. So I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks again for being here. Looks like I'm the only one left. Thank you for that. You guys have a great night. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. So
Docking
thanks again.
permission requested.
Take care.
Docking request accepted.